color.
I know, because you're sitting on the stool.
One step down.
Well, if you take one step down, you're going to look short. He's sitting on a stool next to me, so he looks tall. So, hey, y'all. How are y'all doing today? I see we have several people in here. So, hello, Tony and Lady Gemini, Sharon, Nadara, Nancy, Kathy, Gail, Chris, Dorothy, B Sharp Art. So, how is everybody doing today? We have an exciting week of tutorials coming up, just to let y'all know. Grab that towel over there.
Which one?
Just one of them. You're being annoying.
Sorry.
Okay, so typically for graphics, it is 10.5 inches for adults and 8.5 to 9 inches for kids. That's pretty much standard across the board for screen printing. And we don't make it bigger unless we charge an upsize. So what we are going to be doing tomorrow is our Patreon kit tutorial. I uploaded the SVGs today. We're going to be doing beach towels. Isn't this color awesome? It doesn't show on here as bright as it actually is. It is so awesomely soft and big and comfortable. And I figured it would be something fun for summer. And there are a couple of different options for SVGs for it. Did you just do the Justin Bieber move? We need to get that haircut. He does not like getting his hair cut.
Haircuts.
He does not like haircuts.
No.
So, if anybody has any questions, just post them on the chat and I will definitely try to answer them to the best of my ability. Hopefully you can all hear me pretty well. I'm trying to incorporate more silhouette, but Cricut has been the most popular. That's why we mainly do Cricut. But we, especially once the new silhouette comes out, we will be doing a lot of new silhouette stuff because there will be lots of new features to play with those. And plus, I hope it's quieter. That's one thing I'm definitely put down the highlighter. Hand it here.
No.
Hand it here. You just lost the cap. He's going to get highlighter over everything. So have you tried washing your mats? If you take, because I know you said you have problems keeping your mats sticky, washing them is pretty easy. And we are doing more with Brothers Stain and Cut. I just haven't had it that long and had a chance to play with it. But I'm trying to, as we do stages and tutorials, like I need to do the print and cut for all three, plus I'm going to show you how to work with the dye sub version of for all three as well. I did do the upgrade and it's not really much different. Well, there isn't an Air 3, there is the Cricut Maker. So it kind of just depends on what you're wanting to do with it. If you're wanting to cut a lot of different materials, being able to cut fabric and things like that, I would definitely recommend the Maker. But if you're just mainly wanting it for vinyl, the Air 2 works beautifully and is a whole lot less expensive. Well, I'm glad you were able to join us today, Jenny. I'm still playing with it, so the jury's out on it, but we will be doing tutorials over it. I like to test things a lot before I give a review. Hi, Angie. Well, and also, Lynette, you can take and go to like Hobby Lobby and they have fabric spray adhesive and get that and spray down your mats. And that'll help keeping it for sticky longer. Because unless they're completely broke down, I always take and reuse my mats. Let's see. Yeah, see, you can do so much with the Cricut Maker. You can etch, you can cut fabric, you can cut balsa wood. There's a lot of things you can do. Well, welcome, Kim. I'm glad it's your first time watching. And Faye, watching all the way from Canada. You're a lot of miles away from us. What part of Canada are you from? You gonna say anything?
I don't.
He just likes to be here. He wants to look pretty. You want to embarrass a boy? Say they look pretty. But you are, you're handsome. See, he's turning red. So New Brunswick, so that is a very far away from us. Is it cold there? So you're moving to North Texas in a year. The Dallas-Fort Worth area, there's a lot of cool little towns up in that area. Let's see. Yes, that is one of the things we are going to be doing a tutorial over. We have the Caesar version. This is the Easy Subly. So we are going to be doing a tutorial on that. So we will definitely be playing with a lot of all that kind of stuff. Plus, we have some stuff like the flock and the twill material from Specialty Materials. So we do have a lot of different things we're going to be testing on, because you can also sublimate on glitter vinyls. So we got a lot of things planning. I really am not much of a football person. I like high school football, but professional, not really that much. Most of the people in my family are either Saints or the Texans fans. But the Texans are much closer to where we are. Hi, Tony, all the way from the UK. It's rainy in Northeast Pennsylvania, Sandy. It was a little bit rainy yesterday, so it's pretty today, though. Around here, it's just hot. It was 101 outside earlier. So it's pouring in New York. Well, we're in the midst of hurricane season, but we typically, if we have bad weather from hurricanes, it typically hits around September. Okay, so my craft area is at my office. So this is my shop that we sell vinyl and stuff out of. But I am redoing a room in my house to set up my studio, my craft area in, because we've gotten so busy that it is almost impossible to be able to film during the day and things like that. So that way I'm going to work more from home doing crafting, so that way I can film whenever inspiration strikes. Because I don't know how y'all are, but like for me personally, if I'm not in the mood to be on camera, I don't want to be on camera. And there are certain times when it's like, oh, it's 10 o'clock at night, I feel like filming, and I can't. So it's my hair tie. But yeah, Toledo, Ohio. We got a couple of people from Ohio. Well, I do have some advice on selling. A lot of it is getting a good social media presence and figuring out where your market is and what age group you're marketing to, because both Facebook can be good for different generations and Instagram can be as well. Learning how to market is very, very important. But social media is probably one of the best things that I can tell you, is learning how to use that and understanding the algorithms you can take and get on like your Facebook business page, and it will tell you where your people are from that follow you, what age group they are. So that way you can take and figure out what is going to be the best way to market your products. But also knowing, like, if you have a shirt design with a guy doing, what's the dance move? The dab. is probably not going to sell to a 60-year-old, but it's kind of outdated for his age group. But like 6 months ago, you would want to market it more towards parents, and that would see that to be able to purchase it for their kids. Okay, so I have a review on the Power Press. It is about $200 on Amazon. It is a great press. We still use it. My sister-in-law has it. It is very affordable. So definitely recommend. Let's see, your storage bin and wondering where you got it, like the little thing in the back that's holding the vinyl, those come from IKEA. So those are awesome. Great for storing your rolls. I need to try the Zig glue pen. I haven't ever tried that to see how it... no, you don't have to use different settings for the comfort color shirts, Emily. It just kind of depends. Since it is a pigment dyed shirt, heat can affect the color of it and leave like a box around it. So knowing that, if that happens, just take and kind of heat the entire shirt, and that kind of helps it go away. Do I recommend an Etsy account? I don't do Etsy, so I can't say for sure, but it seems like everybody is selling on Etsy, so it kind of just depends on if you have something that is unique. Gloria, if you're doing a 3-letter monogram, it is the first initial first, then it is the last initial, so the last name, and then the middle name is the 3rd letter. Yes, we are doing Craftsmas again. That's part of the reason why we're trying. We just started on the studio at home. Oh, that's my scrap box. Hold on. Craftsmas, let me finish. I get distracted easily sometimes. The Craftsmas videos will start again on October 1st. So we are super excited about that. So keep out. There will be new ones every single day. Plus, we will still do Patreon tutorials and crafting for Disney. So there will be still a lot of videos. Some days we'll have 2 videos, but there will be 7 new videos a week. And we will still do our lives, so that way we can still chat, because I love doing lives with y'all, because I can answer your questions as things go on. Okay, so the big storage unit, I have a review on that. That is from the original scrap box. This is called the Workbox 3.0. They actually sent this to me to do a review on a little over a year ago. And as you can see, it's held up really well. I still use it all the time. It is awesome, but they can be kind of pricey. So just to let you know, I think they're about $2,000 or so. Yes, you can put vinyl on dry fit shirts. I have a video on how to put vinyl on the Under Armour style shirts. We do it all the time. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad you placed an order for the anniversary sale. We are getting everything shipped out. Now, just to remind y'all, if y'all did order during the anniversary sale, or if you don't know about the anniversary sale, I will tell you about it. So right now on our website, which is www.cuttincorners.com, I will type it in the box, so y'all will have it in the comments. We have 25% off of your entire order, all the way through June 21st of 2019. It ends at midnight Central Standard Time. You do have to use the code anniversary3, and the code is on the website. It is on Facebook. It's on Instagram. So just to let you know, if y'all are interested, you could more than welcome to purchase off of it. We don't do sales very often, but it is our 3rd anniversary. And again, if you did order off of the website, off the sale, it can take a few days longer, because we get so many orders when we have a sale. It gets a little crazy. If it's not a stretchy shirt, you don't need stretchy vinyl. Dry fits, a lot of them are just basic t-shirts, so you can use just your regular vinyl HTV on it. After I weed it, let's see, it depends on what kind of vinyl you're using and what kind of transfer tape that you are using. Can you let me know what it is that you are using and maybe I can help you? Let's see. Yes, Debbie, you can get a Teflon sheet on my website. There isn't a vinyl that is dishwasher safe on a mug. Christy, this one is just a Q&A. Again, Tuesdays are just kind of chit-chatting with y'all, letting y'all know what's going on, finding out, and hopefully answering some of your questions. Tomorrow will be the Patreon tutorial, which we are doing a beach towel. Thursday is crafting with Cameron, which we have a fun project that does involve vinyl for it. Then we also have Friday is our crafting for Disney. We are going to be doing the Toy Story design since the new Toy Story movie is coming out. Yes, as a RV SWAT, I cannot wait to meet y'all whenever y'all come in July. That is super exciting for me. The Easy Weeding Wooden Pick, Angela, is on our website, which again is linked in the description, or it's in the description box. Plus, I also listed it in the comment. Okay, so holographic HTV, a lot of them are very, very thick. It has that almost plasticky feel. So it is almost impossible to keep it if you're doing a big design without it buckling. If you're wanting something that has a softer hand where it feels like it almost melts into the shirt, is the Deco Soft, which is also available on our website, and there are holographics, and it has a good stretch to it, and it feels really nice, and it doesn't have that bendy, foldy feel to it, that real plasticky feel. Just to let you know. Okay, so the transfer tape is from Cricut and mostly with the shimmer vinyl. So are you using the adhesive that is in the center of the glitter? Because you do need a stronger grip on that glitter Cricut vinyl because it is kind of a pain. And if you're having an issue, squeegee it down. And when you lift up a corner, take your pick and lift it and then squeegee it back down, and that kind of helps you be able to transfer it to that tape a little bit better. No, I do not dilute my denatured alcohol, Cheryl. We use it as is. The reason why it says to dilute, like if you're using it on a painted surface, you have to make sure that the painted surface has a good clear coat or it will remove the paint. So it is very strong, but it really gets rid of the adhesive. That's why we use it. We've always used denatured alcohol. It is really good at getting lettering off of vehicles that have been on there for 10 years. So, okay, so chameleon vinyl, the heat temperature is 330 degrees for 15 seconds. The only vinyl that is on our website right now that really needs a different time and temperature is the Deco Softs, which are 305 for 5 to 7 seconds. So pretty much 330, 15 seconds is pretty standard across the board. Okay, the newer Cricut permanent vinyl. Are you talking about the infusible ink? If you're talking about the infusible ink, that is pretty much just dye sub. That's not vinyl. That is dishwasher safe, but it has to have a special product to stick to. But again, that's not vinyl. It is actually bonded. Go over to Granny's desk for me and grab that mug that has the picture on it, and I can show you what it looks like. It kind of depends on what you're looking for in 4X shirts. There are not a whole lot of brands that make them. Yeah, see, this is the kind of like the infusible ink. That is dishwasher safe and has been put through the dishwasher. There's nothing raised about it. It is actually bonded into the coffee mug itself. But yeah, no, there's no permanent vinyl that is dishwasher safe. I mean, you put it through the vinyl in the dishwasher and it's all going to start to lift. And that's talking about even like whenever we do lettering on trucks and things like that. whenever they go to a car wash, we tell them don't spray it directly with the pressure sprayer because it's all going to lift. And we're talking about Oracal 651, 751, 951, which are all professional grade vinyls. It's just not made because it's an adhesive. So if it gets enough pressure and enough water, it's going to start lifting. So just to let you know, there is not a vinyl that at this point is dishwasher safe. Now, I am waiting on samples of the Oracal vinyl that is printable in your home inkjet printer to come in, so I can test that out to see if it's something that is worth it for y'all to do at home. Because as of right now, other than dye sub, most of the printers that actually print vinyl are super duper expensive. So trying to find economical products that you can use at home is one of the things that I'm really interested in finding. There's not a lot on the market, but it's slowly getting better, and I'm hoping that the Oracal works well. We will find out, but I do know that you're going to have to laminate it, which is not that unusual. When we do a print here, we laminate it. So hopefully that answered some of your questions. I'm glad, Patricia, you're looking forward to getting your June kit-tastic. I love doing the kits. The kits are so much fun to me, and I like trying to mix up the products, mixing in shirts and things like that. Okay, lift after use. Okay, well, it depends on how quickly you're using it after it has been applied. Typically, whenever you're applying vinyl, you want it to set for at least 24 to 48 hours, but it also kind of depends on what brand of permanent vinyl you're using, because some brands of vinyl claim to be permanent and they're really, really not permanent in the least little bit. Thank you, Tracy. I'm glad you like my videos. I did answer the question, Janice, but I will tell you again, we are doing Craftsmas. That's part of the reason why we're trying to get the studio set up before then. We've grown so much, and it is absolutely crazy on how big it's gotten, and I need to make sure I have enough time to play with it. Let's see. Oracal 651. If you can take and email me, Be Sharp Art, a picture of what you're talking about at Cuttin Corners Vinyl at Gmail. I can take a look at it and maybe be able to troubleshoot it for you without being able to see a picture. It's kind of hard to say for sure. Okay, and Lisa, if you're asking, okay, so I've been doing signs and shirts and stuff like that for about, I was pregnant with him when I started. My in-laws started the sign shop. So about 13 years doing signs, shirts, that kind of thing. I've been doing videos a little over 2 years. So it's crazy. How do sizing and Bella and Canvas compare to Gildan, Patty? Okay, so Bella runs a whole lot slimmer through the waist. The sleeves are a little bit shorter, but they have a little bit longer torso. I definitely prefer the fit of a Bella and Canvas. One, the material feels a whole lot better. It's a lot softer than the Gildan, and the Gildans are very boxy, if that makes sense. It's just like if you look at a Kids Youth Large Gildan, it looks like a box. It is not very cute. Yes, I've put vinyl on mouse pads. I am going to do a tutorial over that real soon. I have one to do. I'm not sure if I'll get it done before Craftsmas. If not, it will be included in Craftsmas. Okay, let's see. Scrap mail. How much is the t-shirt guide for the 9x9 press? So if you're using your 9x9 press, I think they're $8.95 or $9.95 on the website, but you can use the 25% off code anniversary3 to all the way through June 21st to save 25% on it. I haven't tested the Cricut infusible ink. I'm actually waiting on it to get in stock at our local Michael's store. So that is the 21st. So I can go pick up some of it to play with. but I'm pretty sure that you would still be able to use it on pretty much any brand 100% polyester shirt. You don't have to use their brand. And from what I've seen on their pricing, it seems kind of expensive. So let's see, trying to do a bingo design, shirt design. I get some ideas off of Pinterest a lot, so you may want to take and look over there to see if there's one that can help you. Let's see. Marie, who am I? I'm still trying to figure that one out. Oh, thank you. I have them dipped, and I like to keep them short since I do CrossFit, and I have such little chubby fingers. I think that my fingernails look like almost circles. The code is anniversary3. ANNIVERSARY. I'm typing it in so that way you'll know. A Q&A is question and answer. So if you have a question about vinyl or anything in general, I try to answer as much as I possibly can on these. And plus, I think it's a great way to be able to interact with y'all because, you know, a lot of times, like when I watch, I'm not sure, like to be able to interact with your creators, I think it gives you a chance to really get to know each other in a better way. Yes, Mariposa. So that is butterfly in Spanish. I'm glad you like the bags that we use. There is a parking lot behind our building, RV, that you can park in, so that way you can come in and see. So it's behind our building, though. But yeah, there's places for you to park. Well, I have a problem with, because I use my hands so much whenever I'm talking about doing nails, especially for CrossFit. I have to have something that is very sturdy, I guess is the best way. Okay, so my all-time Disney ride, favorite Disney ride at Disney World or at Disneyland. My all-time favorite ride at Disney World is at Animal Kingdom, and right now it is the Pandora Flight of Passage is absolutely amazing. My favorite ride at Epcot would have to be Soarin'. My favorite ride at Magic Kingdom would probably have to be Haunted Mansion. So, yes, I'm reading the chat as you're talking. Yes, we are going to do some more Harry Potter shirts soon. Harry Potter is awesome. That is one of his favorites. Book series, movie series. So, let's see. Okie dokie. So, anyways, hopefully that answered. You need to watch the movies, Jamie. It is pretty awesome. And kids are, it's really a magical world for kids. Flight of Passage is absolutely amazing. We are going back in September, so I'm hoping to ride Millennium Falcon whenever we're there. We get some trolls. I'm hoping that we're going to book some after hour events. They haven't taken and done release the after hours yet for Hollywood Studios. So hopefully they will. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of people because people can be just awfully hateful. You get that. I mean, people are just mean sometimes. But okay, hold on. Yes, yes, the Toy Story shirts are going to be super cute. Let me show you the color of the shirts we're doing it on. Yes, the books are always better. I have not found, this is what the Toy Story shirts are going to be on, this mustard color. I love this. And tell me this does not remind you of Woody. So I'm super excited about that. But almost any book that I have ever read that has had a movie based on it, and I'm trying to think if there's any that I've actually read that the movie is better. No. So the books are always better. No, this one's not a couple's Toy Story shirt. This is a family Toy Story shirt, but we do have a couple's Toy Story shirt coming for our trip whenever we go in September. So we've got lots and lots of things planned. So if we haven't done your favorite character yet, just wait and see. We've got a ton ready to go. And then, as I said, we're going back in June afterwards. So what we are going to be making shirts for. And with that group, there's 12 of us going. So there's going to be a whole lot. Well, I'm sorry that you think that that's weird to let my kids watch Harry Potter, but I guess that's on you. I mean, I think it's very kid friendly. Yes, I do definitely want to do some Snow White. One of the things we were thinking of is doing a set for all of the characters. Yes, if you start a YouTube channel and use our products, you're definitely more than willing to tag me. Yes, people can be rude. I'm sorry, Susie, if you think I'm rude, but I mean, you're sitting here on my channel, and I'm going to say this in the nicest way I can, judging how I parent my children on what I let them watch. So who's being rude?
Yes, if there was military discounts.
We don't have military discounts online as of yet, but I do want to figure out a way to be able to add that. Because we have to figure out a way to do the verification process. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of times where I've definitely said people do not know how to behave. But I mean, my kids are happy, healthy, well adjusted, so can't complain. My kids spend a lot of time with me. They don't get into trouble. So anyways, yes, very educated, very smart. And if you don't like it, don't watch. Your husband worked on Harry Potter, so that would probably be absolutely amazing. Susie, you're definitely entitled to your opinion, and this is the last I'm going to say on it. If you don't like what I have to say, then don't watch. I mean,
that's your opinion.
That's your opinion, and this is my family.
Thank you.
He still gets embarrassed, and he's trying to do people. Yeah, you get people like that. It doesn't, and you understand this, RV, by having a channel of your own, that it doesn't matter what you do. People will just take and say mean things or do mean things just to be mean. And there's no reason whatsoever to be acting like that. I mean, I don't agree with everything everybody does, but I mean, I'm from the South and I was taught if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Isn't that Thumper's motto?
I don't know.
From Bambi.
I haven't watched the movie. I don't know.
So, anyways, I'm glad we had a great live chat, y'all. So, tomorrow, be on the lookout for our new Patreon tutorial. So, anyways, we will see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. And I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.